What if I told you the doors of Downton Abbey have swung open once again, inviting us back not just for nostalgia, but for perhaps the most emotional chapter yet? Yes, it's happening. The Crawleys are returning, and what's brewing behind the scenes might just change everything we thought we knew. New faces, new locations, high stakes. Let's get into everything you need to know about Downton Abbey 3, and why this could be the farewell that fans never saw coming. For anyone who lives and breathes British period dramas, elegant estates, and emotionally rich storytelling, the news is a dream come true. Downton Abbey 3 is officially in production, and the cameras are already rolling. The first sneak peeks from the set are here, and for longtime fans, it's like stepping back in time. Familiar faces are returning: Elizabeth McGovern, Hugh Bonneville, Michelle Dockery, all back in character, and alongside them are beloved names like Jim Carter, Rob James Collier, Sophie McShera, and Penelope Wilton. Just seeing them together again brings back the timeless magic that defined the series. But fans quickly picked up on something unexpected: the location. Instead of the show's traditional home at Highclere Castle, filming has moved to Harrogate, Yorkshire, roughly 4 hours to the north. Harrogate, known for its historic charm, lush landscapes, and elegant tea culture, might be more than just a beautiful backdrop. It could signify a new chapter entirely: new estates, different settings, or even dramatic shifts in the Crawley family's story. To make things even more exciting, an official behind-the-scenes video has dropped, confirming that production is in full swing. It begins with a glimpse of the cast gathered for a table read. Name cards for Robert Crawley and Lady Mary are visible, and that alone is enough to stir up emotion. It's the first real moment of reunion. Familiar characters, familiar voices, back together again. The energy behind the scenes is electric. Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Phyllis Logan, Joanne Froggatt, and many others are present and fully in character. And just when fans thought they knew what to expect, another surprise lands. Paul Giamatti is back, reprising his role as Harold Levinson, Cora's brother. His return suggests a storyline with real emotional depth, possibly touching on family, conflict, or closure. Behind the camera, director Simon Curtis returns after his successful run with Downton Abbey, A New Era. That film was a fan favorite, earning a strong 87% from critics and an astonishing 97% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. With Curtis steering this third installment, expectations are sky high. If anyone can give the Crawley family a fitting farewell, it's him. But the returning cast isn't the only thing drawing attention. Several new names are joining the ensemble, including Jolie Richardson, Alessandro Nivola, Simon Russell Beale, and Artie Fruchon. Their roles are still under wraps, but their inclusion hints at fresh relationships, tensions, or disruptions to the Crawley legacy. One of the most important shifts in this film is its setting in the early 1930s, right in the heart of the Great Depression. For a family like the Crawleys, rooted in tradition, wealth, and aristocracy, this global financial crisis could be the greatest threat they've ever faced. Lady Mary has worried for years about Downton's ability to survive in a changing world. That moment of reckoning may finally be here. Money problems could force drastic decisions: downsizing staff, giving up luxuries, or even letting go of Downton itself. And it's not just the upstairs world that's at risk. The loyal staff, Mr. Carson, Mrs. Patmore, Daisy, and the rest of the downstairs family are just as vulnerable. During the Depression, even noble households had to make painful cuts, and many domestic workers were suddenly out of jobs. For those who have lived and worked at Downton for decades, the future is full of uncertainty. Could this be the end of the only home they've ever known? This third chapter of Downton Abbey promises to ask the hardest question yet. Can tradition survive modern reality? The estate isn't just a building. It's a symbol of history, family, and identity. For Lady Mary, the pressure has never been higher. She's not just trying to keep a roof over their heads. She's fighting to preserve a legacy for her children and generations to come. But what if she fails? What if Downton can't be saved? That haunting possibility hovers over everything in this film, and it's what makes this installment feel like a true finale. As filming continues, fans all over the world are watching with eager eyes. Everyone's wondering, will Downton Abbey close its story with grace or with heartbreak? Will this final chapter deliver the emotional closure we've hoped for since the very first episode? Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. We'll be following every update as it happens. Let us know in the comments what you're expecting. Who do you think will face the biggest transformation? And what are your hopes for the Crawley's final chapter? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep calm and Crawley on.